Welcome to Talk to Me. I'm, of course, Mike V. Welcome to Season 3. And today, joining me is my very special guest, Mr. Laddie. Wait, is it Laddie Moran? Laddie Moran?
Laddie
Moran?
Moran.
Because I used to say
Yeah.
Laddie Moran. I'm like, I just called him a moron. That shit.
Nah. Laddie Moran.
Laddie Moran,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
What's good, man?
What's up, Brody?
Long time no see.
It's been a very long time.
Very long time.
You've been busy. This is amazing.
Thank you, sir.
I've been busy.
You've been
making
busy with
children.
music. That is amazing.
Yeah. And
I mean, we met probably like 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Around that time.
Yeah.
Through one of our friends, and he's finally on. We were gonna get together in November.
Yeah.
Had some COVID issues, then we are gonna try January. Then
Yep.
I had some COVID issues. Now we're in May. And
Now we're in May and we're here finally.
finally here, my man. So, Mr. Moran, I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
I hear there's a new album coming out.
There is a new album
I
coming
may
out.
have heard the new album coming out.
You definitely heard that new album. Yeah, what you want to know?
So
Talk to me.
here's the thing with it. You have always been a lyricist and this isn't just from knowing you. This isn't, me gassing you up just because we know each other all the time. You were always able to draw, at least for me, into the story you were trying to tell. And I loved the stories every time that you were trying to tell. Way back from Flame Spit a Young P all the way to here we are now. So let's talk about the new album. What is it? What's it about? And what inspired you to write it?
The album is called Niggas. It's an old Tupac acronym. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. It is a social, political, third and first person point of view of a black man living in the United States. It's so important for the culture to have a project like this that's super unapologetic, making points of reference and things like that from the past, present, and then to talk about where we can possibly go in the future with race relations, right? It was inspired. I was looking at mugshots of civil rights activists, okay? And I noticed that we've never seen a mugshot of a Klansman, right? And I sat there and I said, well, these are people who have changed the culture in the United States, who have changed our futures in the United States as black people, as white people too. You know what I mean? Like, and I said, what these people were doing at the time was they were pushing an envelope. They were breaking down boundaries and walls, right? And as great as we think they are now, then, and even some people today still feel like they were just niggas. Okay? They were rowdy, rambunctious, trouble-seeking niggas, right? And then I sat there and I said to myself, we're not just niggas, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dr. King was a revolutionary. Malcolm X was a revolutionary. Haile Selassie was a king. You know what I mean? I sit there and I look at these guys. Even Tupac, 20 years after he's dead, we have a school dedicated to deciphering lyrics from Pac. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it's about. We're not just niggas. We can be astronauts. We don't have to just be ball players and rappers. We can be doctors, lawyers, police officers, vets. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can literally do whatever we want. And I'm not going to let this word, right, that's been used against us, and some people, I use it as a term of endearment. I'm trying to step away from it. I mean, it's really hard. It's stuck in the vocab, man, deep. But it's, we're not just niggas.
Yeah, absolutely. So in writing the album, how did you prepare for this one as from past ones that you would have prepared for? Because I know we have a lot of mixtapes out. You have one album out, right? Or is it two?
Yeah, so I have 2 EPs out.
2 EPs, that's right.
Yeah,
2
it's
EPs.
a 2-parter. What did I do to prepare for this project? I read and I watched and I felt, and then I wrote it.
Yeah.
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 And I'm so sorry. I didn't eat anything
No,
all
you're good.
day. I was over here talking
I
about
was
Leo
doing the same
Pizza.
thing. I didn't know if that was you or me.
Nah, that's me. You know what? You want to call Leo Pizza?
Yeah, we can call Leola right now.
Yo, listen, I'm dead ass serious.
We'll get pizza after this.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, and then I just wrote it, man. You know, my producer, my in-house engineer, producer friend, A Rose. We were working on this project for a long time together.
Shout out A Rose.
Yeah, man, super dope. He made most of the beats on the project, and it was just about capturing any type of emotion that I wanted to display on the project.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask you where you were getting those beats from, because I think each one lined up perfectly with the message that you were trying to accomplish with it. And we talked earlier, and I sent you a message, and I was like, you know, like I could really hear the raw emotion in the story that you were trying to tell, you know, throughout the whole album. Which I think it's gonna be a really shocking and very receivable album for a lot of people.
I think so too. I think that I'm ready to have the conversation.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to start a conversation.
Yeah.
So, if you noticed, right, I didn't really. I made a very conscious effort to let people know that this album is not about hating white people, right? I'm calling out racism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
In religion, in TV shows, and in music, and whatever you mean. Like, I'm just calling racism out. I'm not targeting a demographic of people to say, hey, you did this to me. I'm saying, like, the system that your forefathers and your forefathers' helped build is the issue.
Failed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, no, it didn't fail. It works perfectly fine. It works how it
for a certain.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It works exactly how it was intended to.
Yeah.
For said people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. I'm ready for, you know, I feel like the Laddie fan, whether they're black or white, they've always heard me speak on things, you know, on like a touch and go basis, in the raps and in the music. So they shouldn't have any problem with what I'm saying. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
And if you're a new Laddie fan, then you might take issue with what I'm saying, but you have to understand that this is reality. Yeah.
And context is key.
Context is very much key.
I like really how you explained it and kind of the lens that you're going through, because if you just go into this album just to listen to it as an album and not as, like I said, you know, a story, and looking through a different lens of everything, which is how I tried to come at it, because it's a whole different world. You know, you're literally stepping into your conscious, and we kind of talked about that earlier. Like, you know, we'll never be able to actually fully understand what someone's trying to relay or understand in their head as they're trying to get things across. I thought you articulated it beautifully with
thank you very
trying
much.
to paint the picture and everything.
Thank you, man. I think that like the first record on there is Rage Against the Machine. It's the very first song, right? And that was really that being angry. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that came after I listened to Vietnam from Rage Against the Machine. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I fuck with that.
I was gonna say, did you ever listen to any Rage Against the Machine?
Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. And I like, so I named it after them, because in the second verse of Rage Against the Machine, I flipped what's his name's bars. Let me tell you what I really mean. You see badges, I see guillotine. I'm packing now, right? Yep. So Vietnam, he said, your savior, my guillotine. Yeah. Turn on the radio. Fuck it. Nah, turn it off. Yep. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, that shit is hard. I was like, yo, that shit is so hard, bro. And like the way they like, I just watched a live broadcast from it's an old broadcast from BBC. They were over in the UK and they were like, hey, we want you to come do this show, but you can't curse, right? And they're like, all right. Start chanting. You can't tell me what to do. Can't tell me what to do. Fuck it. And they're like, pause. No. You know what I mean? And that's what my rage was supposed to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you're not gonna censor this.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, along with preparing for the album, what is something that, other than, you know, everything that's going on right now, obviously that filled a lot of it. How do you feel like you have grown as a lyricist from the last EP to this album?
Tremendously. I think that I give a very candid first person view of things. I very rarely write from a third person standpoint. But I think that being able to give more of myself, as far as like certain political beliefs or religious beliefs, because we talk about, they still matter, but like things that fade. You mean like love? Like I talk a lot about past loves, present loves. I talk a lot about the shit that I'm you mean when I'm stuck in the mud. You mean, and I felt like I needed to step away from it. I think that it helped me a lot. I mean, again, just read a book. Yeah. Read a book.
It's powerful.
Read a book. Read a book.
Read a book.
You mean? Read a book. And just being open to things that I might normally not be. Yeah. I'm sitting here staring at your book collection right now. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm like, what is that? A bunch of different ones. Yeah, I'm curious about that one. What is that? Satan?
A lot of Christian literature. This one here.
Yeah.
This was a gift from, oh my gosh, who was it? It was some lady at a Presbyterian church that I visited in, I think it was Illinois when I was there. But it's called Satan, You Cannot Have My Country, a spiritual warfare guide to save America. I haven't read it. But I plan on it. And that's the thing. I love reading all types of different things. Just perspectives on it, which is why I love listening to all types of different.
Yeah, hell yeah. And even like listening to different types of things, like people probably would never have guessed that Rage Against the Machine actually inspired that song. Yeah. Schoolboy Q inspired the album a lot.
Schoolboy, one of my favorites.
Yeah. That's awesome. What else? Solange's A Seat at the Table is the whole reason I structured the album the way I did. Okay. I love Don't Touch My Hair. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So you're just pulling from all these different realms of everything that you experienced. And
like the intensity of, say, a Schoolboy Q, right? All the oot, oot, oot. Yep. You know what I mean? And the yaks and all that yak. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's present on niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like so there's a song called Trap Niggas on there, right? And that I wrote it for Q. Okay. I wrote it for him. Like I wanted him to rap this song. Okay. And ultimately, like it never got to him. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, maybe in 2 or 3 years, when I'm signing TDE, you know what I'm saying? You see this?
Do the record and come on the podcast. Anyways,
so I sent it to him, and ultimately it didn't get to him. So I was like, boom, I'm just gonna rap it like you. Yeah, I'm gonna rap it. I'm in the trap to get paid. Yep. You in the trap just to say, hey, I was out trapping today. You know what I mean? That's Q. That's Q. That's Q's flavor right there. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say anything with that song because like while I was listening to it, I was like, oh man, he sounds like Schoolboy. I'm like, you know what? I'll let it slide.
Yeah, that was on purpose. Now it makes sense. Yeah, that was on purpose. You know what I mean? That was on purpose.
Well, speaking of different flows over time, let's segue to the past a little bit. Kind of like around the time we met, you were really getting into like making the mixtapes, making the CDs, and everything like that. It was a wonderful time to be alive.
It was cool, man.
And I had met you. I'm going to say your government. I'm sorry. I met you through Charlotte, a good friend of ours. I used to work with. That's how we kind of became friends and went through everything. I was, and I've said it on here plenty of times, I used to be a rapper too as well. And we were going to do something. I just can't remember.
Yeah, man. I was always on the run.
Yeah. All the time. Yeah. All the time. And then we just couldn't make it work. I do remember one of your first, it might have either been your first or one of your first ever concerts. It was up in that room. So we're in Lancaster City, and Charlotte and I came. We had to buy tickets. Well, all the chairs were in a circle. So remember, we all sat down, like we all went up there, and then everybody had to sit down in the chairs in the circle before the concert started. It was like 10 minutes. It was like really awkward. Everybody was just quiet and everything. And we had to take the chairs out, and then y'all came on and performed on the stage there. I can't remember what it was called. I don't know if you're gonna remember this or not.
Was it the Better Late Than Never mixtape?
No, this still might have been Cartoons and Cereal, bro.
Nah, Cartoons was after.
Was it? No, then it is the Better Late Than Never one.
Better Late Than Never mixtape. I did that with True Dat.
Yes.
Yeah. And
so
That was wow.
That was mad long ago, bro.
Yeah.
So we're up there now. Obviously, Charlotte and I are hanging out because I don't know anybody else here, so we're just chilling and everything. Y'all are on stage performing, and then I didn't know one of the guys you were performing with was like interested in her. So he saw me and her, you know, dancing kind of next to each other, and then there was one point in the song where it says something about like beat him up or cap him or something. And he just pointed at me while I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? And then, like a week later, Charlotte comes back at work and she's like, yo, he wanted to you up. And I was like, why? What did I do? I was like, shit, did I do something? And she was like, no, she's like, he's trying to get with me. And he thought that we were together. And I was like, no.
Do you know? Oh, yeah. I don't want to say his name.
Yeah.
I don't want to say his name.
Okay. All right.
Because, you know, he's in another relationship now.
I got you.
But that is fucking, I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
oh,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, it was so funny, man.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
That shit is so funny.
What?
So, like,
the stupid stuff I remember, bro.
Yo, man, that mixtape was like, I changed the mixtape culture for Lancaster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I did anyway. I don't, you know, opinion.
I think you do it. I'm not just saying that because I know you. Honestly, because before it was just Peanut, and that's all that people knew.
Shout out Nut.
And then everybody just kept progressing. Like I had AMG on here, AMG. I had Dells on here, Randall.
Dells, yeah.
And, you know, that's who I started rapping with and everything like that. So, like, once that picked up, you know, we were all trying to surpass Peanut. And then, like, you came out with Better Late Than Never. You know, my favorite track off of that is still to this day. And I heard you were about to re-release it somewhere. But
we're still working on it. I'm working on it.
All right. Power. I loved your Power rendition,
man.
bro.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to bump that. And the funny thing is, I didn't even listen to the original song before I listened to your version. So after I listened to the original song, I couldn't. That whole entire time, I couldn't. I always just bumped yours because I was just like, I don't know, man. There's something about that track.
That's fire, man. You know, that mixtape, man, that did a lot of work.
Yeah.
Did a lot of work for that. You know what I mean? Like, shit, nigga, that was, like I said, me and True Dat, me and the homies, you know what I mean, in the studio almost every weekend.
Yeah.
Take a big ass bottle of Moscato, go get some Crown Fried Chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Lock in the studio. And we did that mixtape in, I'd say, like a month, maybe 2. And True Dat almost got me into a couple fights because of that mixtape. You know, he's in the beginning mixtape, he's like, yeah, this ain't my mom's basement, nigga. And I was getting DMs. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up, dog? I recorded my mama's basement. Sound good, though. What's up? Like, all right, man. Like, wasn't for all that, but I hear you, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, just the sound, the quality of it, and then the lyricism to match. You know what I'm saying? And the intensity and the tenacity to match everything, to complement everything else, man. That mixtape is crazy.
It was. It really was.
That mixtape is wild.
It's one of my favorite. I wish I still had the hard copy. I have no idea what I did with it.
I don't have any. Oh, man. I don't have none. Like
my
stylist emailed it to me like 6 months ago. He's like, look what I found. I was like, whoa. Don't get rid of this.
Don't do it.
Yeah, like
burn that on the computer. Put it on 7 hard drives. Don't ever let it leave.
Because that's some shit that like even now that we're talking about it, bro, like what?
Yeah.
I didn't know that you cared about it that much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, bro.
That shit is wild to me.
That's one that's always going to be, I'll always remember that mixtape, bro.
That's love, man. Like, bro, that's, shit, that was, wow.
I still remember when it was probably like a week or 2 after you launched it. I didn't stay long, but we were all having a party up. I don't know if it was up at your way or somewhere in Lancaster, but Charlotte, and I all went up there. And I remember we were just bumping that mixtape all night, just drinking and smoking.
That's fire.
It was a good time.
That's fire, man. Was it where were we over at do you remember Jesus the Pimp?
I do, but it wasn't his.
It wasn't his spot?
It wasn't his place.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly where.
Hey, yo, man, like there's so many, like people might not want to give the man his credit, but like legend.
Yeah.
Legend, bro. Like what?
Like everybody knows him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all right, like even if I don't fuck with the music, like you knew who he was and you know who he is now.
Yep.
Don't play.
Yeah. Come on.
you want to argue with the nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever.
Yeah, let him do his thing.
But he has his place in hip hop. I think everybody has their place in hip hop.
Oh, absolutely.
Even if I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like Lil Pump. I'm not a fan of Lil Pump or
don't even know who it is.
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has its place, though. It has its purpose.
I fell out probably around the Ace Hood, Wale, Meek era. Kendrick, no, because Kendrick, that's a lie. Because I still bumped Kendrick and J. Cole.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys are great.
Yeah,
forever.
Yep,
forever.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? But everything has its place. Like, we didn't always have top tier lyricists in the 90s either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So, all right. So let's go through the 90s. What would you say were your top? Top 3. Who are your top 3 90s?
Top 3. Oh my God.
Calling you out.
That's crazy. Top 3 in the 90s. Oh, man.
Get one of those please hold buttons.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know, man. So if I go back and I listen now, right, I would say that I can't pick a top 3.
Okay.
I can't. Like, I like different guys for different reasons. Like, do you know who the Fushnikins were?
Yeah.
I love Chip Fu for his wordplay ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, Big for storytelling ability. Pac for, you know what I mean? Like, obviously Hove and Nas. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
I guess, all right, I'll rephrase it. Who's the most inspirational to you?
To me?
Yeah.
Out of the 90s, who's the most inspirational? Okay. So
it was Vanilla Ice for me.
I'm gonna say in the 90s, the most influential to me, DMX.
Okay, I can get down with that.
Tech 9.
Tech, yep.
Shady.
Okay.
I didn't get into Pac and Big until like maybe the end of middle school.
Okay.
Didn't get into Jay-Z until like freshman year of high school, right? But those guys, like, I always appreciated the vulnerability and the honesty in the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then on top of that, like, their lyrical prowess was, to me, unmatched at that time.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know people look at Tech 9 like he's a weirdo or whatever, but, like, I really learned how to tell the truth about myself and about what I was going through by listening to those 3 guys, Tech, DMX, Eminem.
Yep. X is always going to be one of my favorites. Bro, rest in peace to the man.
Rest in peace to the dog, man. Like, even, bro, like, you can go back and listen to old, you know what I mean, Flame Spitter Young P and be like, all right, he was, you know what I mean?
Listening to some Tech. He was listening to some X.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, just the hurt in DMX's music, you know what I'm saying, is what I loved it. Yeah. And I equally hated it because, like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, you
going
really
through it,
you know what I mean? You gotta get through that, bro. Yeah. And that's what I think is, you know, a favorite byproduct of listening of, you know what I mean, like, me being a byproduct of DMX. Like, I love that part of my music is that I'm able to do that and give that to people because you never know, you know what I mean? Like, you might save somebody's life one day by just being honest.
Absolutely.
And saying, yo, I'm fucked up.
Yeah. Absolutely. So is that, like, and what you're saying there too, with kind of like, I don't want to say mirroring, but them having some influence on you. Like, how hard is that to get away, especially in the game? Because I know, like, you know, all the lyricists that I've got to grow up with and go through life with, always someone always had to say, "Oh, you sound like this person. You sound like this person. This person." Like, how do you take that as an artist to, like, get away from that? Like, has anyone always said, "Oh, you sound like this person," or
niggas think I sound like Lupe Fiasco?
Okay. I can see it a little bit.
I don't.
Not fully, though.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas think I sound like J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar because of the content.
I think you got a little bit of a tone of Lupe. I can hear it. I can see it now.
If I would
not on this album. I'm
I'm saying, like, if I would have never told you who my 3 biggest influences are on me, you would never guess that.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, niggas think that because I use big words that I automatically listen to Lupe Fiasco. And I do.
Yeah.
Lupe is an inspiration as far as, like, I write sober.
Okay.
for that reason.
Yeah.
Like, that's a man who doesn't smoke or drink.
Yeah.
And he's just that good all the time.
Yeah.
I need to get to a place within myself where I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, in that way, he influences me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, other than that, no, he doesn't influence my sound. He doesn't influence the things that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
He just pushes my pen
Yeah.
to always be better. I think Lupe Fiasco is probably the best rapper alive.
Okay. Bold statement.
I mean, there's nobody that can out-rap Lupe.
Yeah. Switch was always one of my favorite tracks from him. Do you remember Switch?
Switch. Wait.
You
was that,
I can't.
Was that on the steel tipping fofos wrapped in fofos?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
genius.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, the Wale's, the J. Cole's, the Kendricks, you mean, like, these guys influence me, but not in a way and not as much as people would think. Like, Schoolboy Q is a bigger influence to me than Kendrick Lamar is.
Okay.
But because me and Kendrick make similar content, people just assume that
that's
yeah.
What did you think of that Super Bowl halftime show?
I thought it was cool as fuck.
I thought it was awesome.
I did. I was like,
I didn't like Kendrick's part. I wish that they would have gave him more time.
Me too, but
And
it was
more.
still so fucking
It
good.
was.
I was like, how do you like that? That's a testament to his greatness.
Yeah.
You get a minute and you did that.
Yeah. Anything was going to be better than The Weeknd, let's be honest.
Nah, man, The Weeknd shit was hard. The Weeknd shit was so hard. That shit was crazy.
Did you like it?
That? You didn't like that?
I didn't like it at all.
Man, it was so
I was getting vertigo.
He's like, all right.
I'm like, Weeknd, I love your music, bro, but oh my gosh, stop. Like, just get out on stage.
Nah, I thought his shit was crazy. I thought it was very like, nobody's done that.
That's true. I never really looked at it through that lens. It's like it never has been done before like that.
So something that I've found myself doing more recently is I look at, like, stage presentation.
Okay.
And how the record is being physically embodied. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
And I sit there and I'm like, bro, like, Tyler, the Creator's set pieces are amazing.
Yeah. He does have amazing set
you know
pieces.
What I'm saying?
He
like,
does.
Watching Kendrick at the Grammys was fucking crazy.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
Watching Kendrick do his Untitled Unmastered, which we didn't know at the time, on the late night shows.
Oh, the one he did on Stephen Colbert's is what I can't remember what that song is.
Get God on the phone, say it won't be, or
the one where he just goes off. It's called Number 12 on the thing.
What did the black man say?
That one,
a piece of pussy.
Yep.
That's what the black man said. I needed to push me. Yeah, that shit. He's crazy.
Oh my gosh,
he's a genius too, though. He's a genius.
Lyrical genius. I mean, the man is smart as anything. Knows what he's doing. Knew how to play the game too. Came in with that first album and was just like, I'm gonna make this as close to me as I possibly can, but it's not me. It's just to get you hooked. And then the next 3 were just all
but Good Kid, Mad City was
classic.
Bro, like
100% classic.
Niggas is still chasing that.
Yep.
That was 10 years ago.
Yep. 10 years ago. Gosh, time flies.
Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is still chasing that from 10 years ago, bro. Yep. I do it. I go back and I listen to that album and I say, this is how I want to structure records.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Yep. Analyze.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I study everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I study the Lil Uzi Verts. I study the Lil Babies. I study you know what I mean? Like you have to. You have to, or else you're gonna get left behind.
Yeah. It's true.
You know what I mean? So I think that when people try to compare me to an artist, they say, yo, I sound like, I think you sound like whoop-de-whoop. I don't really feel a way about it. You know what I mean? I get told I sound like Method Man. I get told I sound like Lupe. I get told I sound like J. Cole, and I play about those things. You know what I mean? I'm 5'6". Why they calling me the Link J. Cole?
Yeah, I saw
with it. What you thought that nigga went cold? Tell him, say it to my face, but you not that bold. I'm a dog nigga. Nigga better chain your hoe. You know what I mean? Like, I play around with shit like that because I think it's hilarious. Yeah. I think it's sometimes it could be a backhanded compliment. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you be using all them big words and shit. You sound like Lupe Fiasco.
Fiasco.
I was like, okay.
I do sound like Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I got glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's the only reason you're saying that.
I'm just trying to see Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
I just want to see.
It's not my fault.
That's the next thing. That's the next thing on the next one. You gotta let people know why we wear glasses. I'm just trying to see, man.
I'm just trying to see, bro.
Just trying to see, bro.
I don't want to look cool. These don't even make it. Nobody who wears glasses looks cool. I just want people to know that.
Yeah. I legitimately just can't see.
I can't fucking see. You see these fucking big ass, and I got a little ass face too, so it's just glasses and beard.
I thought it was gonna be cool because I copped the Ray-Bans.
The Ray-Bans look good though.
Just made my face look squared. I walk around here like SpongeBob SquareFace all the time. I'm like, all right, whatever.
They look good on you though, man. They look good. They look good. You know what I'm saying? I look like Chuck Berry or Buddy Holly right now.
No,
this shit's as square as fuck. Look at these shits. They're
See,
big
but
as
I like the whole transparent look because like it just,
I mean that part is cool.
It
but
gives
like
it gives character.
Like I said, I got a little ass face, bro. I got these big ass.
I can't
glasses.
do the contacts, bro. I try.
Me neither. I
can't poke my eye. God bless the lady that tried to help teach me how to put them in because we were there for 3.5 hours when I was 15.
Bro, listen, I had contacts. I was like, this is great. And then I was playing basketball, caught an elbow, and was like, this fucking sucks.
That sucks, my man. Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Just touching my eye. My buddy just got him. He's like, oh, it's fine. Like he's like, and he was like, I couldn't do it either. And then he just opens his eye up and just starts touching. I'm like, stop. I'm like, no, I'm not about that.
Stop it.
Like, can't do that.
Stop it. You fucking with me right now, ain't you?
Man. So what is coming up here in the future with concerts, live events, tours, things like that? Let's talk about the brand. Let's also say congratulations. Gonna have a 1-year-old here soon.
I am,
sir.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's been a year already.
I know, man.
So what's life been like trying to, work on the new album, hold your brand up, playing all these performances and raising a child?
Life has been crazy, but it's everything that I asked for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I dead ass, like, we praying 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked for that.
Yeah.
I asked to be a dad. I asked to have more responsibility. I asked for help pushing past my boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My limits.
Yeah.
And it's been crazy. It's been hard. It's been good though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been really good. It's been fun, man. Being a dad is probably the dopest shit I ever did. Like nothing, like everything that I've ever been through, you know what I'm saying, has led me to this moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every single heartbreak, every single fucking smile, every celebration, none of that compares to like the moment you find out you're gonna be a parent. Jeez. And then the moment they're here.
Yeah.
That, oh man, she rocks my world, bro.
That's awesome, man.
She's a tough baby. She's a tough baby.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yo, listen, man, that shit is crazy. My mother often tells me, like, she asks me, she goes, how's it feel to like raise you? Oh my God. Fair.
I think that's my biggest fear. If Lord willing, if I ever have children, it's gonna be like, oh man, do I really want to raise little mini me? I'm not prepared for that right now. I can barely raise myself.
I think that when you get there, you'll know exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's instinctual. You know what I mean? For some people, I'm not gonna say for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's instinctual. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy that I have to sit here and raise myself because she's got my attitude and my temper.
Yeah.
And just she's way too fucking smart for her own good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And twice a day, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She when she yells at me, I ignore her. So sometime last month, she's sitting there yelling at me, da, 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 da. I ignore her, so she goes, Dad. Yes. Yes, I hear. Yeah, yes, I hear you. And she really made sure to like look me in my face, like I'm talking
like that,
to you.
Stewie, mom, mom.
She goes hard. She's very smart, very intelligent young lady.
That's awesome, man.
But the music aspect, we're gonna drop the album. I'm trying to drop 6 projects this year.
6 this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 LPs and then 4 EPs.
So you're gonna have to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get some real good promotion going for you.
Yeah, I got some.
When are you dropping this one?
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth,
Freedom Day. And it's a little cliche, but I felt it very appropriate for the message that I'm giving.
Yeah, absolutely. Excited?
Yeah, very, very. I'm excited to see how much people are gonna be arguing about it. Like, why'd you say that?
Yeah.
What makes you feel like you could just say this about law enforcement, or makes you think you could say this about my religion? You know what I mean? Like, so I'm excited.
Nice.
I'm excited to challenge my listeners.
Yeah.
You feel me?
To actually listen.
Yeah.
I think it's the biggest portion of that.
Yeah.
And something I can't reiterate enough. It's like, listen to what's happening.
Yeah.
Don't treat it as just another song coming out. It's beautiful. So, performance-wise, you have any live events coming up? Any things you think you're lining up?
May 7th.
Okay.
We're gonna be at Phantom Power.
Okay.
We'll be rocking out.
Yeah.
Phantom Power. Honestly, I just been trying to keep the local performances to a minimum. I feel like I'm very thankful for Lancaster and all that it's given me and all that it showed me, but I feel like I've done what I can do for Lancaster while being in Lancaster.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like at this point in my career and with my craft, it's an absolute need to go back to New York and go back to Philly and go back to Pittsburgh. You feel me?
Yeah.
And to just branch out so that way I can bring bigger artists back home. Yeah.
Figure all that out.
Yeah.
I want to get into the more of like your upbringing coming into Lancaster, some of the people that you performed with in Lancaster. But we're going to take a real quick break to hear from our sponsors. Hey everyone, today's episode is brought to you by, well, us. Visit our Patreon account at patreon.com/T2M Media, where you can pledge at any tier that you like if you feel led to give, and check out some cool behind the scenes content. Also, don't forget to check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcast and everywhere that you can find your podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for listening. Now, back to the show. And we're back. So, where did we leave off? We made coffee.
We made coffee, yeah, and it's fantastic.
Had some little conversations in between.
I need a Keurig.
Oh, yeah, bro. They're amazing. It's horrible for you. I don't think anybody should ever drink anything that hot water runs through plastic in, but other than that, I mean, they're...
Is that what it does?
Yeah, because the pod's plastic, so it just has a needle, pinches down into it, and then just brews it out that way. So it's like a medium drip.
Still stand by my decision.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I fuck with this. Could you imagine, like, this? The dude who made this is a fucking multi-billionaire.
Oh, I know.
Probably a trillionaire. This guy's a genius.
The fact that we have so many things that, like, were never even in comprehension of becoming something, like, even when I was born in the 90s, it's like, oh, I can have instant coffee without having to brew it? What? Well, I mean, I guess they have the timers on them.
Brew it, but you don't have to.
I don't have to. I don't have to do anything. Just
I'm not gonna hold you though. Nothing beats the Bustelo. I'm not gonna hold you.
The Bustelo.
Bustelo is top tier coffees ever.
I have a certain feeling on that, but it's
to me.
It's good. No, you talk to me, sir.
So, what are your feelings on Bustelo coffee, man?
It's all right.
Excuse me?
It's all right.
It's all right.
I'm gonna say that and nothing more. I plead the fifth. I know my rights.
What's a better coffee? Had to think about that.
No, I just can't think of the name, and I have a bag in there. It's the one with the skull on it, the Death Coffee, the organic stuff.
Yeah, what the hell is that about?
It's amazing.
Nah, it don't sound like it.
I'll tell you this.
I bet it ain't got no jingle like Folgers.
I drank. Ain't got no jingle at all. That's illegal crack cocaine in a bag. I drank some New Year's night, 2021, at 10 p.m. and was up until didn't fall asleep till noon the next day.
I don't want that.
You don't.
That's crazy. I'll stick to the Bustelo.
But it tastes amazing, and that's why I stayed up so long, because I couldn't stop.
He's like, yeah, this is good.
This is the stuff. This is it.
This is it. I'm never going back.
Why did I ever try drugs before?
Yo, speaking of drugs and keeping you up, do you remember when Adderall was like
the thing?
The thing?
Yeah.
Bro, when I moved to New York, it was Adderall and Bud Light Lime.
What year?
What was that? Was that 2011, 2012 when
I've
we
been
moved
12,
up there?
yeah, because I would have just left. Wasn't just there. It was here. It was everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, no, I started taking it down here.
Oh,
But
I was talking about the Bud Light Lime. I was like, you couldn't stop that.
No, couldn't stop that. No. But that was like it got crazy for me, right? Because I used to sell it. We used to sell that shit, and then I was like, what's this like? Took that Adderall, wrote a couple songs. You know what I'm saying, did my laundry.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, and I kept taking them shits because I was like, this is cool as fuck.
So I'm gonna guess that you were like, it made you hyper, a little wired.
Yeah.
Like you could focus. Okay.
Yeah. Did not like that though.
I found out that I have ADD through taking Adderall.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody else was all like, yeah, like let's go, and I was just stuck in a chair like this, just focused. And I'm like, huh, maybe I actually need this. Maybe this is something I should actually take. Yeah, so that's how I found out I had ADD, from doing Adderall in college.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. You probably looking around like,
I was mad, bro.
You guys are fucking crazy.
I know, I was mad. Everybody else was having fun. I'm stuck in this chair. I'm like, I just want to get up. Like, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but I stopped taking it once I felt, my boys. I did not like that feeling. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
No, never again. I'm good off that.
Yeah.
So fuck that. Yeah, That's when I started drinking.
Moral to the story.
Yeah, that's when I started drinking coffee.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, this is a much better alternative.
This is a much better solution. Don't know why I didn't think about this before.
Your coffee's nasty.
Yeah.
That's the child in you.
Oh, yeah.
Grow up if you don't drink coffee.
Come on.
Drink
the dirt water.
Drink the dirt water, please. The poo water.
Delicious. Oh, man. So let's get into. We'll wrap up shortly, but I wanted to get into a little bit
of Leola Pizza, probably the best pizza in the
you think
area.
I'm kidding? I'm about to order us 2 personals.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's get busy.
So we got to finish up here quick. Then, sorry, content. The thing I wanted to talk to you about too was growing up in Lancaster and pretty much Lancaster City itself.
Yeah.
Because it's your city now. It's where you started, where you came up. We talked a little bit about Peanut earlier. It was so awesome to watch all of these flourishing Lancaster City. I'm not even just going to say hip-hop artists or rappers, because like a whole bunch of art has come out of Lancaster in the past decade, I'll say.
Yeah,
and I really felt like, whether you think it or not, I felt like you had a lot to do with that to propel that on and kind of get people out there. And that's why, like, we always praying for your success, because you had such that influence, I think, on that culture, because like we were talking about earlier with Peanut, that was kind of it. And then, Flame Spit a Young P came up. Love singing that, by the way. I'm always going to call you that.
Yeah. No, that shit's hard, though. That shit's hard. Like, do you hear all the ridiculous names that people have, like JPEG Mafia?
Yep.
I could have easily been Flame Spit a Young P in 2022.
Yeah.
And I just was like, nah. Let me grow up a little bit.
Let me just get a little mature.
Who needs to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Who needs 2 first names?
Who needs 2 first names?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I do that to myself? Is the real question.
Man. So when you grew up in the city, like, kind of walk us through a little bit about how that has influenced your music, your style, and what were, not all, because I know there's a lot of stuff that we can get into a little deep that we talked about earlier, but like what were some of those defining moments that were like, I'm doing this thing, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm good at, and I want to make a change with it?
Okay. So I mean, obviously, Finish in Touch and the $sign Boys had a very big part in me wanting to hone my skills and my craft, right? We also had the Foundation. These guys, really just watching and studying these guys and saying, I want to be great like them.
Yeah.
I mean, that was, we didn't have representation before the Foundation as far as hip hop goes.
Yeah.
Then we get, we fast forward and we get Jay Lilly, with abandoned lyrics for the kids, teaching kids how to structure songs and write raps, and then we get Finish in Touch in between all of that, and DSB and Triple Crooked and all of these groups, right, and all of these sects, of MCs and all of these cliques and stuff, right? And then I finally decided to be brave enough to start recording and getting on video and rapping and stuff, right? And these guys influenced my style as far as pure lyricism, like somebody like D Burner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like top tier lyricist from here. Absolutely. One of the best guys I've ever heard. Like whether it's regional or national, like he's incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like he's phenomenal. And a defining moment for me was when one of my greatest moments was getting to meet and shoot with Freeway.
Yeah.
That was dope as shit. Shout out Big Scheme. He hooked that up. Got me a Freeway feature.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? For nothing, on the arm type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the biggest defining moment for me was when we spoke early on Logan, rest in peace to my dog. You know what I mean? Like he really believed in what I was doing as far as rapping. He introduced me to my first recording studio. He introduced me to I remember he told me, he goes, yo, you can rap with nobody gives a fuck. If you're not Jadakiss, nobody wants to hear you rap for 2 minutes straight, bro. You got to break the shit up. Nobody cares. Yeah. If you're not The Game, nobody wants to hear you rap 140 bars, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah. Stop doing that. Yeah. Taught me how to write songs. He used to have me in these boot camps. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he would call them. Like I would just write songs all weekend. It didn't matter how short or how long they were. He'd be like, yo, hurry up. Yeah. You got an hour. Yeah. Write a song, hurry up. Yeah. And then just him believing in me and pulling me out of a situation that I shouldn't have been in as a youngin', you mean? And helping me pursue and nurture my passion for hip hop music and writing and composing and doing all these things and performing. Yeah. That is probably the biggest and the most detrimental part of who Laddie is and who I was then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
So what would you say now, going through all those experiences, having the success that you've had, having the lows that you've had just in personal life and everything like that, what's the message that you want to get across to everybody that listens to your music now?
Don't give up. Never give up. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to feel defeated, but never give up. I wouldn't be here now if I would have gave up in 2014, 2015. I tried to kill myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to be here no more. I didn't feel loved. I didn't feel like the love that I was given to people even cared about. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I didn't want to be here no more. Yeah. And I tried to check out. And, just don't give up. You know what I mean? You never know who you're going to impact. Like, people hit me. We were talking about Better Late Than Never. Yeah. People still hit me about songs off of the project and say, hey, like, when I'm having a bad day, this is what I listen to. Yeah. Songs off of Crybaby. You know what I mean? People hit me and they say, yo, Ugly, like, gets me through the shit. You know what I mean? Like, it helps me get out the mud pretty much. You know what I mean? So don't give up. It's hard, man. Pray about it. Pray when it's good. Pray when it's bad. Yeah. Always. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're still here.
Me too, man. Absolutely. Like, shit, dog. Like, it's such a crazy thing to think that, like, when, in hindsight, like, I didn't love myself enough to accept my flaws and who I was at the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not understanding that, like, people go through seasons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you have to accept who you are in the moment to be able to be something better. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, sometimes I sit down and I think about that and I'm like, damn, like, I almost gave up everything that I have now. Yeah. My daughter wouldn't be here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't be able to have this conversation. We might not have, some of these guys who rap now in the city. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. we might not have the art scene that we have now if I would have just been like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm checking out. You mean like imagine like not getting cartoons and cereal.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know it sounds superficial, but like imagine that. Like I had this kid the other day, we were shooting the Rage Against the Machine video, right? And this kid comes up and he DMs me on Instagram and he goes, "Hey, can anybody just show up to the shoot?" I said, "Yeah, you're more than welcome," right?
Yeah.
He shows up and he goes, "Yeah, man, I've been watching you since you put out Couch." I'm like, damn, Couch was like 8 years ago.
Right.
And shit, you're 18, 19 years old?
Hell, 18?
You were like 10, 11 when this came out? You've been watching me since then?
All right.
Like, you mean like that just, why would I give up?
Why would you give up?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people who depend on me.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like just from my personal, like from my perspective, I'm not saying, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody who lost their battle with depression.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like for me, that was some weak shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that was weak and it was selfish of me. You feel me? Knowing that I had people who depend on me.
Yeah.
Knowing I had people who look up to me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Thank God that you came to that realization or here and are able to relay that message to other people that may be going through this too. Because I know what you mean, no disrespect, but like, even in my own life, like just trauma and depression and anxiety. And like, you really don't know how much that does weigh down on somebody. And the fact that we have all these studies out now and, like our parents and their parents, like they didn't understand this stuff.
Yeah.
And so they didn't know how to address it. And, I've lost a lot of good people through that. And it's been like, wow, like makes you start to think, well, what could have I done different? So it's not just the person in that moment. It's a ripple effect of your whole community around you, the people that love you. So I think it's awesome to advocate for that and continuously advocate for that, especially the position that you're in.
Yeah, man. I think that people we spoke off camera, about people getting help. I think it's important for people to seek therapy. Yeah. I think it's important for people to journal. Yeah. I think it's important for people to exercise their minds more. Don't just, when you're depressed, don't just sit there and watch TV. Yeah. Like step out in the sun.
Or you're not another statistic. You are somebody that
what I'm saying,
that's
like
able to go up there.
Yeah. Like just try to try different things because I still have issues with my depression. Yeah. But I'm in a space and I'm fortunate enough to have a partner who supports, who can tell when I'm starting to get triggered. You know what I mean? Yeah. She'll be like, yo, like, go take your ass to the studio. You know what I mean? Like, go get the hell out of here, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Go for a walk. You know what I mean? She just, not everybody has that kind of support though. But if anybody ever needs anything, feel free to DM me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
same here.
You're not a bother. You're not a burden. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to yell at me. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Holla at your boy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a problem. Ever.
It's all of us. Help us help you. Help, and hopefully you can help us, honestly. Yeah, yeah. Because it's good to have those conversations, too, like once you've been through that, because then it reminds you of just how blessed and how, it kind of like plays like a little reel in the back of your head of how I got from this position to this position. And that's encouraging to me. I mean, that shit motivates me. Yeah, hell sometimes to get up of, I'm not that person anymore. I'm not where I was. And yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you should be proud of yourself. I'm very proud of myself. You mean, like, where I am spiritually, mentally, my pockets still hurt. But that's changing. You know what I'm saying?
I think my pocket's always going to hurt.
You know what I mean? Like, I got 2 girls at the house. They're forever hurting. Yeah. But for real, be proud of where you are now. Yeah. Be proud of who you are now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's really important for people to understand that everybody moves at a different pace.
Yeah.
And because you see people on Instagram smiling, and you know what I mean, these are just highlight reels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not real. That's not what led to the smile.
Yeah.
They had to go through the dirt.
Yep.
They had to lug it through the mud. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They had to thug it out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So don't ever forget that. Don't ever think that because you see whoever on Instagram or on the TV, you see these memes and you think life is supposed to be this way.
Yeah.
Life is so unexpected. Yep. It's going to hit you with a whole bunch of shit and then go, hey, you made it.
Here
surprise.
it is.
You know what I mean? Surprise. Here's your moment. You know what I mean?
Like a Kool-Aid guy just coming right through.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Can y'all please stop saying the Kool-Aid guys? Or what do you say? Can y'all stop saying, oh, no, in this courtroom? Because the fucking Kool-Aid guy's going to keep showing up.
You know, so, but that's what's important.
I think one of the coolest things that we've seen recently, and we've seen a lot of cool, and we were talking about this earlier, you know, over the past couple of years, we've seen a lot of cool things come out, and we were talking especially from Gen Z, you know, millennials, people trying to get on board to make a change for things. Yeah. And not
real change.
Real change. And not just being like, I'm going to be a part of this.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, no, like I want to do some research. I want to look into these things. And, you know, at the end of the day, there's always going to be a far, far left. There's always going to be a far, far right.
Yeah.
If we can put that aside and see who we are as people and understand what the cause is for, because I know we were talking about like certain things here and there of, you know, how perspective is a huge purpose in that. And I think it comes with mental health too, because they say, you know, don't judge somebody because you don't know what they're going through. Like that can be passed off as a cliche statement, but it's the truth. Like you don't know.
Yeah, it's the most true statement.
You don't know if that smile, if that hug, whatever it is to that stranger you're walking down the street by may change their entire life.
Yeah.
You know, and I always try to keep that in the back of my mind too.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's probably going to live with me for the rest of my life. It's not the bag, it's the hug. I mean, that's a beautiful thing that y'all was doing, man. Yeah. That, man, listen, I feel like if I would have just had one person, and you know what? Maybe I did. In hindsight, Tia was always there for me during that time.
Shout out to you. Miss you, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Like she was living in the apartment above me, and her and my cousin Erica, they would come over because, you know, I was real fucked up during this time, man. I was eating like once or twice a week. I was about to get evicted. Like I was real fucked up.
Yeah.
And these wonderful women would come, you know, feed me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They would talk to me. And maybe in the moment I didn't realize like that's what I needed. You know what I mean? I just wanted to sit in my shit.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, you mean, fuck it. You mean I wanted to grumble and moan and bitch and cry and shit. But like, I feel like if people just had somebody say, I hear you.
I hear you.
I think, you know, people, and you might not reach them the first time you say it.
Yeah.
Keep letting them know, like, I hear you.
Yep.
And I'm here for you. Even if I can't relate to what you're going through, I hear you, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's important for people to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That could be the difference between, you know, today and tomorrow.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So but Gen Z, man, like these guys are whooping ass right now. I'm very proud of, you know, the younger generation. Our generation as well, man. You know, we're collectively, I think we're changing. We're on the course to change history forever.
Yeah.
You know, I think that in the age of information, there's a lot of misinformation, and I'm proud of us for sifting through the bullshit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's so easy for anybody to fuck with a Wikipedia page.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so easy for any, you know, what I say earlier, memes.
Well, forget the Wikipedia page. Let's talk about the textbooks.
Yeah, right. Let's talk about textbooks. Like, you know, there's some textbooks that are teaching kids that slaves were immigrants and they came over willingly. Now we all know that's some old bullshit.
Come on now. I just did for my YouTube channel. I just did a top 10 list on historical facts that you might not have known about, and I just picked 10 of them, but there was like, you know, hundreds and hundreds. So like one was you know, Edison didn't really invent the light bulb. You know, how ingrained was it in our mind that Edison invented the light bulb? You know?
He stole that patent.
He stole the patent. Yeah. And then what was the other one that stood out? What's her name? Rankin's the last name. She was the first woman ever elected to Congress 4 years before women could vote.
Oh wow!
You know, and nobody talks about that. Nobody celebrates that accomplishment.
I mean, when the winners write history, and rewrite history.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And a majority of our country's lifespan has been men. You know what I'm saying? Like men writing how things are gonna go.
Yep.
And then to add another facet to that would be white men writing how things are gonna go. So like, I think it's crazy, right? That myself as a black man got rights before women did, white women.
Yeah.
And like I sit there and I just racist women. I'm like, bro, do y'all realize y'all wasn't even like they didn't fuck with y'all neither?
Yeah.
Stay your ass in the kitchen type shit. Like that's the type shit they was on.
That's all you do. It's hard with this culture looking at that it's still around, at least like in the area that we live in.
Yeah, it's like a subculture.
It is.
I think that, and again, like we magnify just that small percentage of people and say, look at how everybody lives in America. Like, nah, my nigga, I don't even. There's no way I could sit here and say that everybody's like that. And I'm sitting across the table from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way I could sit here and say everybody in America is like that when I had people like Logan in my life.
But looking at me, you takes a while to guess what race I am, so.
But it would be we misrepresent, you know what I mean, the majority because of the minority.
Absolutely. As we're rewriting history now, segue, how do you want your history to be written? What's the footprint you want to leave before you go?
I want it to be honest about everything that I am and was and will be.
Okay.
I want it to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I was a piece of shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But like, what can you learn from me? I want to leave a footprint of compassion and empathy and understanding. I want people to be provoked to think on their own and to push the societal boundaries as far as education, class, religion. Like, bro, like if we could, it's cool to have your own thing and to say, hey, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat, but like, who's got the best idea? You know what I'm saying? Like, get away from labels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah. I was having that conversation with someone probably 2 weeks ago about this whole, I get so sick and tired of it. Because honestly, I am literally nothing. And I don't mean that like in a sense of I don't care or I don't identify with the political. Like I literally am not. I take both sides and I listen to both things.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what somebody who wants to learn should be doing, right?
Yeah.
You don't pick a side off rip. Like there's this stigma in the black community that we should all be Democrats. But what has the Democrat Party ever done for black people except pander?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're just as racist as some would say Republicans are. They're just closeted racists. I'd rather know who's my enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't listen, like you said, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have a good idea, then that's who I'm going with.
And then just a good idea though. A good idea that's going to benefit everybody.
Correct. And that's what I mean by that too. Yeah. But then you also have to look at this person's cabinet. You know what I'm saying? And say, this guy's a nut job. Yeah. No thanks.
That's not gonna work.
Right. She's cool. He's all right. You know what I mean? Like, but this guy definitely no, right? We have to be able to do that. We can't just say, all right, everybody, this Republican, this Democrat, this independent, and their whole party, we're voting them in. No, you can't do that. Yeah. Because then we end up with guys like, our Lord and Savior, Donald J. Trump. I personally don't even think he talked a good game. I don't. I think he talked in circles. I thought it was mad weird that like
he got elected and did that first speech. I remember my pops and I were watching it, and he just started talking. I'm just like, shut up, shut up. Like I don't want to hear it. it's funny because, we talked about some of that earlier too, but just like how much like based on if you voted for somebody or in this political game and a candidate, because honestly the one thing that the social media age has done has really ramped up politics. I mean, there was a lot of which I think is a good thing. I'm not gonna lie, like I think it's a good thing, but I also think that in that sense you then get a flood of uneducated people that are going off of emotion and not logic.
Right. So if I voted for Trump, if I voted for Trump, I'd be looked at as the black sheep in the black community. Why the fuck did you do that?
Yep.
Why not? Right?
Why not?
Would be my. I didn't vote for anybody. To be clear, I didn't vote for anybody. That's part of the issue too.
I didn't vote for anybody last time.
But again, like that's a part of the issue, right?
Yeah.
Because what we were just talking about, like not picking a side and picking the best person.
Yeah.
To do the best job that we feel like they can do. Absolutely. Right? We should have done that.
Yeah.
But in our defense, like they're never gonna elect an independent or a Green Party, right? They're never gonna elect these type of people.
I said Green Tea Party.
Is it the Green Tea Party? The Green Tea Party. The Green Party.
This is the Oolong Tea Party.
But you know, like
I'm gonna start a party called the Ginyu Force.
The Ginyu. Listen,
let's do it.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm with. Listen, I'm with it. Are we gonna action pose? Please on Capitol Hill. Yes.
Right on Capitol Hill, just action pose real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm Birder.
You're Birder?
Yeah, I'm Birder.
Sure. I'd probably be Jace.
All right, bro.
Maybe.
Two fastest motherfuckers in the universe.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
We're done.
Who can we? All right, so who's gonna be Ginyu?
Oh. Yeah, but Ginyu wasn't actually the leader. He was just kind of like there.
Who was the leader?
Freaking what's his face? Birder. No, not Birder. The little guy.
Jace?
No, not Jace. Little John.
Goldo?
Yeah, Goldo.
Was he?
He was always talking to Frieza. Ginyu never once talked to Frieza.
He did though. He
barely.
Ginyu was Frieza's like top general.
Dragon Ball stuff. Sorry, we'll be back.
Yeah, right. But why'd they call it the Ginyu Force?
Okay, well then jump to Super, right. And Frieza's just like, yeah, Ginyu, I'm just gonna throw you right to the wolves.
I mean, because that's just how Frieza is. Remember, he did the same thing with Zarbon.
Love Frieza. He's my favorite villain.
Cell's my favorite villain.
I could see why. And my second.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Cell is like, I wasn't really like a Majin Buu fan.
I wasn't either. I didn't like the arc.
I was like, this is cool, I guess.
Yeah. The only thing that was cool out of that was Super Saiyan 3.
And we got 30 seconds of it. Do you remember when they came out with the cassette tapes?
Yeah.
So I had the Super Saiyan 3 tapes, right? I had that whole thing. And one of the tapes was just Goku powering up into Super Saiyan 3 and explaining the Super Saiyan 3 transformation.
Yeah.
So it's like over, and I had to like put the tape in, and it's continued. He's just continued talking about the Super Saiyan 3 transformation. I'm like, bro, what the fuck did I just spend this money for?
Oh, why did I just do all that for 30 seconds?
You know what I'm saying? 30 seconds. Now, one of my favorite cassettes from Dragon Ball was the story of Trunks.
Yes.
The history of Trunks.
Yeah.
Fire, bro.
That was a good one.
Fire.
Bardock was a good one, too.
Bardock was
I love the Bardock one.
Great.
Oh, it was so good.
Bojack was good.
I didn't like the Bojack that much.
What?
No.
It was dope seeing Gohan kick people in half. like that shit was hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like Gohan was like, yeah, fuck out of here.
It just comes out of nowhere. It's like, oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Lord Slug was dope.
Slug was good, yeah. That was that was with what's his face too. Look-alike Goku. But before Goku, Black.
No. That was so the Tree of Might was with no, Lord Slug was a different one. That was after Tree of Might.
Oh, you're right. That's right.
So we had the world's
Turles.
Turles. So we had the world's strongest with Dr. Giro's predecessor.
Yeah,
right?
Robot Giro with the
right.
Yeah.
So we had the world's strongest. Then we got Tree of Might. Then we got the Dead Zone, and then Lord Slug.
Dead Zone.
And then Bojack, and then Broly.
When was Cooler?
Oh yeah. Oh, Cooler was right after.
That was before Bojack.
Yeah. No. That was after Bojack. Yeah, no, you're right. It was before Bojack because Goku was dead.
Yeah.
So that was right after Cell.
Right after the Cell games. Yeah. When he came back.
Because Trunks didn't go back to the future yet. Remember, they were in that tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You know what my favorite transformation is right now? It's actually from Super Saiyan God, the red hair.
I think it makes him look like soft.
For real?
Yeah.
The red hair.
Just the way they do their eyes, like how they're like.
Okay.
They're almost like feminine, almost.
I could see it. Yeah.
I like Vegeta's mastered Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, the Super Evolution. That's
crazy. Do you read the manga at all?
I do. He goes purple.
The Ultra Ego is gonna be crazy.
I can't wait, bro.
Listen, bro,
I've been waiting for them to draw this shit. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this new movie, to be honest with you.
I like the cell shading. I like it.
Do you like the CGI?
Yeah, I think it reminds me of a Budokai game.
See, but that's the thing. It's just like I love the Broly animation.
That shit was a lot for me to handle. I thought I was gonna have a seizure. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, there's a lot of flashing lights here. I don't know what's going on.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Nah, it was really the Broly movie was so good.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It was
beautiful, and it was put together perfectly too. Like I thought they did that absolutely perfect. Like, yeah, yes. They had all that backstory, and then like your main portion was just like the little portion of it. But I was so glad of that because it like just made everything seem more important.
Yeah, and it wasn't just Broly hating Goku because he was a crybaby. Like I never understood that as a kid. I was like, why is it like okay?
He was crying next to me when I was 0. Now I hate him.
and I hate him. Just Kakarot.
Kakarot. Did you ever see the Team 4-Star one? The remakes?
No.
You've never seen Team 4-Star?
I'm trying to think. Is that when
it's on
they
YouTube.
Do all the weird animations and
well, they take the original show and they just cut it up.
Oh, they dub it.
They dub it over.
Yes, fucking hilarious.
Hilarious, right?
Fucking hilarious.
And then they're like the one cell, Trunks and Vegeta come up, and he goes, "What? Oh my gosh, come on! What did he say? He was like, "You look like a fruit." And I'm not even talking about a homosexual. I mean like an actual fruit. Eggplant. Dying, bro.
Yo, the Goku voice is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Muffin button.
Yeah, yo, Dragon Ball has been such a bro. I was rapping about anime before like niggas was like, yeah, anime is the greatest shit ever.
Yep, I remember.
Niggas in the hood used to be like, yo, why you rapping that weird shit?
Bro, that's how, bring up some shit that you might not remember. And not to, like, call you out or anything, but if you remember when we first met, you actually, like, you were very cold to me until I brought up Dragon Ball. And then you lit up and you're just like, no, you're in a Dragon Ball. I'm like, yeah, bro. And then we just started going on and on and on.
I don't know if that was intentional or not. I'm really sorry about that.
I'm not calling you out. I don't even apologize.
Nah, man,
that's how we bonded, though. That's why this portion is so exciting.
Wednesday loves.
This is what the people pay for.
Wednesday tells a similar story though. He's like, yeah, I remember like we invited you up to the studio, and this is after True Dad moved out of the spot downtown, right? Yeah. The old radio station where
Oh yeah, that wasn't W, was it?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's in there now? Sugar Tank.
That's
so where
right.
the Sugar Tank is now, right? True Dad was up there, and then after that was Wednesday, right? And I go up to the studio. He's like, yeah, have a look around, whoop, whoop, whoop. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you looked at me dead in my face. It was like, this shit was better when True Dad was up here.
Oh.
I'm like, bro, I don't even remember doing that. What the fuck was I on? Like, why was I so confrontational? For what?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I look at all the stupid shit I did, like just to be the angry, rebellious teenager, and like some of the conversations that I had. And I look back and like I honestly feel guilty about some of them because I'm just like, man, they were just trying to be nice. Why was I acting like that?
I was a dick. Why was I being a dick? And like Wednesday is one of my best friends in the world now. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter's godfather.
That's
awesome, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I treated you. What the fuck? What was I on? What was the purpose of me going there if I was just going to try shit on it?
Just be like, come to my new place. Man, this looks like shit.
Yeah. Shitty ass studio.
Shitty ass people. I hate here.
I hate all of you.
Oh, man. All right, well, I think we're going to wrap up here, but I do have one more thing I want to ask you, and then one final question to ask you before we go. And first and foremost, I appreciate you coming on, man. I'm so glad we were able to make this work out. I missed you so much, bro. Honestly, man, it's been great catching up.
Yeah.
So as you move forward, like, what's next for Laddie Moran? What does Laddie want to do next? Where does he want to take himself, and how is he going to get there?
what's next for Laddie? What's next is we're gonna take several big steps forward this year as far as career wise. I want to get the music further and further and further and further. How I'm gonna get there is just the work.
Yeah.
You know, and honoring again where I am right now and being thankful for where I am right now.
Yeah.
It's just the work. We're gonna build relationships. We're gonna network. We're gonna kill shows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put these 6 projects out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm ready to listen. Niggas, Rent Free, the heart, the mind, the body, and the soul. Get ready. Listen, Rent Free is almost done too, by the way. It's almost written. I gotta record. You know what I'm saying? I can play you some stuff off of that too. I got some stuff.
Absolutely. We still gotta get pizza.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What are you dropping any promotional tracks off of this, or are you just waiting?
Nah, you know what? We thought about it, and ultimately, I made the decision to say no.
Okay.
Not for any other reason than I feel like if you heard one song off of Niggas, if you heard one song off of Niggas, you're missing a piece of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know, like, we argued back and forth, like, yo, like, niggas don't listen to albums no more. They just want a record, put a song out, and then drop it once all the songs are out.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm catering to the hardcore Laddie fan. These guys love albums, you know what I'm saying, from
Absolutely.
Laddie. They like singles, but then they're like, what does this mean, though? Where's it sit?
What's coming?
Yeah, where does it sit in the album? How's it segue into the next record?
Yeah, what works around it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I like that aspect of it. So yeah, no promotional records. You know what I'm saying? I got the Rage Against the Machine video. It's only a minute long. I'm keeping stuff really short that I can show you too. This shit is hilarious. I hired some of the white homies to be clan members, and yeah. So in this video,
how did they feel about that?
They hated it.
I bet
they hated it. But like, here's the thing: I didn't show their faces.
Okay.
I'm trying to explain to them, like, this is acting.
Yeah.
You mean, I said, you don't have to go like full Django. Like, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? like you're not gonna be Leo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he made me hate him. I forgot that I was watching a movie. I was like, this motherfucker. That's how good he is, though. You know what I'm saying?
I think, but that speaks for acting. You know
what I mean?
And I heard about that too, because he was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, he was so against it.
He didn't want to do it. He was so uncomfortable with all that. And then I forget who it was that said something to him. Might have been Sam.
Yeah, of course Sam. It was Sam.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say that shit.
Yeah. He's just like, just say it.
It's your job right now. Say that shit.
Like, for me to be able to watch that and hate you, you did your job.
You did your fucking job. I dead ass forgot that I was watching the movie. I was like, okay, Leo, this is what we doing?
This is what we doing?
Yeah.
Call the boys. Yo, Hollywood Boulevard.
We canceling Leo.
We canceling Leo.
Nah, yo, he's so incredible. He's such an incredible talent, man.
Yeah.
Man, like, I love that movie, but I probably won't watch it again.
Same.
I
honestly only watched half of it.
It's a hard watch, man.
I honestly only watched half of it.
It is a very hard watch. Did you ever see Antebellum?
No.
That was a half hour, very beginning of the movie, of very hard things to watch. And as soon as I'm getting ready to turn it off, the entire movie changes. I was like, all right, I could, like, it was getting real hard. I'm like, fuck. I think I watched Django now to a point where, do you remember when he's like, hey, y'all want to see something on the plantation? Yeah. That's my favorite part. Yeah. Hey, y'all want to see something? Everybody's like, yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to see this?
You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite part, I think, of the movie. Just because, like, it makes me think, like, what would I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Living in a time like that and somebody paid for my freedom.
Yeah.
Well, that might be some shit out. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga that was just beating on me, I'm whooping ass right now as a free man. Hey, y'all want to see something?
Come here.
Yeah. I'm going to show y'all something. But I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, bro.
Nothing but love. Whenever you need something, reach out.
Absolutely.
I always got you.
I want to have you back on. Like, especially we're dropping 6 this year. Then
listen, I'm on a bean. I'm on a million. You hear me? Like these records.
He's ready.
These records, right? They're practice. But I'm being serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have the Mamba mentality coming into these next couple projects. You know what I'm saying? Like AI is cool. You know what I'm saying? AI was cool, but what could you have been if you would have went to them practices?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, 9 games straight, dropping 40+ points.
I just did a top 10 video of my favorite NBA players because when I make top 10 videos, I have to do research, and I'd rather just have it be narcissistic opinion. But so I do my favorite. I'm going to get a lot of backlash when that releases because Kobe is not in the top 3, but Allen Iverson is.
I'm cool with that. But you know what? I'm cool. It's Kobe in the 10, though. He's in top 10?
Yeah, he's in the 10.
All right, bad. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? AI. So we grew up in a time we got to watch Steve Nash come into the league, AI come into the league, Jason Kidd come into the league,
Chauncey Billups,
Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying?
Paul Pierce.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got to watch a lot of greats come into the league. But watching Iverson in his prime, like Iverson was everybody's favorite basketball player.
Nothing like it. I
mean,
know
what I'm saying?
Like that 2001
we got
final
Ginobili
series
too. We got Ginobili and Duncan, by the way.
Yeah.
For anybody, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit! Like we got blessed to watch these guys play ball.
The one we always forget about, Dirk Nowitzki. One of the sickest fadeaways ever.
Listen, these guys, right? Duncan, Dirk, Ginobili showed us that fundamentals are still key for basketball.
Practice.
You hear what I'm saying?
And that's what you're doing in this.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really, like I said, I'm locked in. The Mamba mentality is what I'm leading with these projects. I'm pushing for new sounds. I'm pushing for people. I'm trying to get people on these records that people might not expect. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I really want to again challenge my listener to grow with me.
Yeah.
I feel like too many times we like a musician for where they were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then go, what the fuck? Like people hated To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we wanted storytelling Kendrick.
That was one of my favorite albums.
Listen, I love To Pimp a Butterfly. That shit is crazy as fuck. Like bro, just so much shit, right? Like all right, we gonna be all right. Right? That's in a 3/4 pattern, right? That's in a 3/4 drum pattern, right? I learned how to I didn't learn this from Kendrick, but after hearing him do it, I was like, I'm gonna do that too, type shit, right?
Gotcha.
Rapping to the offbeat, on a 3/4.
That's what you want to know. What's really funny? Never released it. It was called Righteous Man, Wicked Ways. It was a mixtape I was working on.
Can I get it? Can I get it?
I never recorded it, but I might because I did that. Kendrick inspired me with that, and I didn't mimic him completely, but I was so caught up in trying to flow with the beat. I'm like, why am I letting the beat control me? I need to control the beat.
Come on, talk about it.
I came up with this song called Conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the best thing I ever did in my life, and I wish I could have.
You still can't record it. You see this? You see these things?
It's true, but
come on.
Now I'm a professional podcaster and YouTube creator.
Podcaster. No, that's just dog. I think you should just do it. Go for it.
I might just for fun, just for me, honestly.
Yeah,
because I mess around with the guitar now too. And,
yeah.
And you,
send it to me. Send it to me.
Be selfish.
You know what I mean? Like, but I rapping to everything behind the drums.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, a person who taught me how to do that was Castro the King. Do you remember Castro?
I do remember Castro.
Yeah. Dummy, I flip money like Yanum. And I hope you get the picture. I don't really want to frame them. You know, in memory, I'm sending them slugs, bang, bang them. These niggas all pretending me because they pretend to be thug shame, right? So, but watching him rap to everything behind the drums.
Yeah.
So the kicks, the delays, whatever
everything.
everything else but the drums.
Yeah.
I did that on Crybaby Blues, right? Lost You, I'm losing myself. Heartbreak, I'm writing it well. I've been up working for days. I've been recording for days. Watching and checking your page. It's someone else in the frame. That nigga running my fade, right? And all of that is offbeat.
Yeah.
But it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I fucking love that about it. But man, like To Pimp a Butterfly, like top 50 best hip hop albums ever.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to imagine that an artist has 2 entries into that top 50.
I know. List. Yeah. I love Kendrick. He's my favorite.
I love Kendrick too. I think that, who else has albums in the top 50? Nas, Hove has a couple entries, with the Black Album, the Blueprint, 444. Eminem might have 2 as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, holy shit. That's right? Lot.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Holy shit. Man, I love hip hop so much, bro. I know I be going on tangents and bro.
No, bro. It's the thing, and that's what I love to. And honestly, like I told you in that message, like I don't just say it to gas you up. Like I hear the emotion, like I hear the rawness behind it, and that was the thing, and that's why I got into it. I never did it to be. I mean, at first I probably did it to be cool because it was the in thing.
Yeah, right.
But at the end of the day, I loved working with words.
Yeah.
I loved making a story out of my situation and making that into a metaphor or a story to follow along with. That was the most fun I had was when me and my buddy got snowed into my house, locked ourselves in a room, smoked a whole entire bag of weed and just wrote an entire album the whole night.
Yeah, that's just fire.
And it was like,
I miss those days.
That's what I loved about.
I mean,
yeah.
Like I don't, man, like watching folks really come into themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, man.
It is.
Through hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, look at where hip hop led you.
Oh, I know.
Look at what you're doing. This is incredible.
Hey, man, thank you.
I'm saying?
I love doing this. I love talking to people.
This absolutely incredible. And could you even imagine?
No.
Like, could you imagine going back in time and telling yourself, like, yo, keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely
Make every mistake you're finna make.
I can't even believe it now. Honestly, I'll be dead honest with you. When you leave, after this is all over, it's like it won't even have happened. Because I can't process it that I'm still doing this,
Man, like, we're lucky to be here, bro.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas died before we was 18.
Yep.
Niggas was going to jail for the rest of their life before we was 18, 21.
Lost a lot of good people.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's important for us to honor their legacy.
Yeah.
Whether they're behind the wall or, they saw early grave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's important for us to honor their legacy and continue
absolutely
to grow and be better and teach.
And share the love.
And share the love and information and whatever. You mean? Like, that is, man, I love hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love hip hop, bro. Yeah. This shit is so wild, man. To like, I never in a million years thought that people would be telling me a song was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Save them.
Yeah.
Never in a million years.
Yeah.
Would have thought that.
Because you think back of all the songs that helped you through and the fact that now you're making music.
Yeah.
I don't even think that crosses people's minds sometimes when they make music. It's just like, wait, mine?
Like mine. Like
and that's not even out of a pride thing, honestly. It's just like my song helps somebody. Like that is the most humblest, coolest shit ever.
It is humbling.
Yeah.
I will tell you that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And bro, like even like when we do these shows and there's people in the crowd singing a record word for word.
Yeah.
Some people with tears in their eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is the most mind-blowing shit in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like, wow, like
man.
You connect with it like that. Yeah. You connect with it how I connect with it when I wrote it.
Absolutely.
Wow, holy shit.
That's awesome.
Holy shit. I got people, you know what I mean? Niggas will come up to me in the mall. Niggas come up to me at a restaurant.
Yep.
Man, listen, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you
Wait,
this story.
hold on. No, before. I'm sorry to interrupt you. What the hell is this story about? Did you crash a wedding? Pictures in the middle of the city? I wanted to bring it up mad earlier, I just remembered now. Before we leave here, what's going on?
It was some prom stuff.
Okay,
these kids was taking pictures for prom, and they're like, "Yo, Laddie, can we get a?" You mean?
Yeah.
And
but they asked you.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you just walked up in there.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, yo?
No. And you know what? I might have even did that. I might have been like, "Y'all know who I am." Bet I'm Laddie Moran.
Yeah.
Oh, can we get a picture? Yeah. You mean like boom, awesome. Right? Yeah. But even that was Wednesday recording the video. Like, yo, Laddie, what do you have to do with this? And me being like, nothing. I'm not.
I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Yeah, no, that shit was so funny, man. I think that was that might have been when I met. No. That shit was fun though. Yeah. But like, bro, right? Peep this, right? Me and I'm seeing this girl. I'm talking to this girl or whatever, right? And she's like, "Yeah, let's go out." So we go out. You mean we go to P.F. Chang, right? We go to P.F. Chang. I walk in, and the front of the house manager goes, "Yo, Laddie Moran." Yeah, right. So my head is like, you know what I mean?
Real big.
It's big as hell, right? And she's looking at me like, "Oh, okay." All right. He's like, "Hey, whatever y'all need tonight is on me."
No.
Swear to God.
For real.
I swear to God. It was
Man, if I'd have been with you, I'd have been like, this is Flame Spinning Young P. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who the fuck is Laddie?
Give me that silver plate.
Yo, but you know what I mean? Like, we're vibing, you know what I mean? We're cool. Everything is cool. Chef is like, "Yo, what y'all need? Y'all good?" Woo, woo, woo. I look in the back. There's a couple niggas I know cooking, whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. Front of the house, it's just, "Yo, y'all want drinks? You good?" Like, talk to them, and we'll make sure you are, taken care of. Long story short, left. Shorty thought I was the fucking man for that. Hey. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was dope as hell to like, that was the most unexpected thing in the world though. Oh, for somebody to be like, hey, you know who this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not paying for shit tonight.
Oh, man.
That's Laddie.
That's Laddie.
It's motherfucking
Laddie status.
Laddie. You know what I'm saying?
Pulling a Laddie.
Hey, listen, that we might have to make that, put that terminology into the culture.
I'm not going to P.F. Chang's and be like, "Do you know who I am?" No, I'm Laddie Moran. Like, what the happened to you?
Yo, bro, you all right? You got that mic? You got that mic shit going on?
You smoking? Oh, brother, thank you so much again for coming on. How can people find you, listen to your music, message you, all that?
Yeah, everything, Laddie Moran. Instagram, Laddie Moran. Facebook, Laddie Moran. Yep. Twitter, Laddie Moran. iTunes, Spotify, Laddie Moran.
All of them.
Yeah.
All right, word. Yeah. I'm going to have all the links in the description down below of where you can find if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening on audio, the links will be down there too as well. Before we go, I ask everybody this question. I know that we didn't really talk about much on camera, but we were talking a little bit about religion and things of that nature. My whole purpose of this show is that I believe that God's shown through everyone's story, whether whether they know it or not, and knowing that you know God. What would you say to somebody out there that doesn't believe in God, in the higher power?
I would say be open. That's the only way you'll be able to hear God speak to you, is if you're open to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're resistant, if you're defiant and insubordinate, you're not going to hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, so just be open to having a conversation with God. It might come in the form of a person.
Yeah.
It might come in the form of a song that you hear. It might come in the form of a scene in a TV show or a movie or whatever. It might come in the form of a book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just be open to having the conversation with God.
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
That's awesome, man. I am so proud of you. It's been so awesome to watch where
too.
You've come from,
Do you
bro.
See where I'm in your shit. I'm in your studio.
Man, it's all right.
Nah, this is the shit though.
It's all right. Don't do this. I hate
compliments,
and you know I hate compliments.
This is the shit though. This is cool as shit. Listen, I don't know if they can see, but the pop figures, fire,
Ruby Rose.
You know what I'm saying?
Ruby Rose.
Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? We got, who's that? The Undertaker.
Man, Vegeta.
My man, Vegeta is the best side character ever.
Main character.
Okay, yes. Yes. So, peep this, right? Before we go, I have to, man, look.
What happened?
So we just got a new COO at the gig, right? And as a joke, just to see, to see if he would fit in.
Yeah.
I told him that I had a speech impediment, right? I told him that. Do you know who? I was talking like Macho Man, right?
Okay.
And I used Macho's real name, and I said, hey, yeah, I have Randall Povo. Okay, it's a speech impediment. And he's looking at me, and everybody's laughing. He's like, yo, what the hell is wrong with these people, right? And I kept it on. I kept the voice on for like 10, 15 minutes. And he's like, yeah, well, he's like, what does the speech impediment do? I said, it makes me sound like the greatest intercontinental heavyweight champion in the world. And he just busts out laughing. He's like, I really thought there was something wrong with you, and I wasn't trying to laugh at you. Yeah. Greatest thing
That's
ever.
Hilarious,
and
man.
Immediately after that, he was like, I will take the job.
Oh, man. That just gave me some tears. That's a great macho man. Anyone ever tell you that's a great macho man?
Yo, I love.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something, brother. The cream always rises
to the top, brother.
Where was he pulling out these creamers from? He was just like,
oh my gosh.
Do you remember Macho in the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing up there?
What did he say? What did he call him?
Bonesaw.
Bonesaw.
Bonesaw is ready.
I'm gonna break you, kid. Oh man. Well.
Yeah. So I told him I had Randall Povo. And
Randall Povo.
Yeah. I mean, because that's his name, right? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I have Randall Povo.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really funny to me. Holy crap.
He works with us now.
That's hilarious, man. You gotta go back in and just do it one day, or do you do it every day?
No, I don't do it every day. Actually, I think maybe his birthday, I'll sing to him
in the Macho Man.
The Macho Man voice. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, brother.
Where's your cream?
Hey, I got a lot of coffee over here, no cream.
It's not rising to the top, brother.
It's not rising. The greatest intercontinental heavyweight champion of the world.
Mickey Mouse just pops in. Oh, it's here.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Macho.
Oh, okay. This went off the rails real quick. Check them out on Instagram, Facebook. Upcoming May 7th. This
7th.
upcoming Sunday, right?
Saturday.
This upcoming Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna be at Phantom Power. Come fuck with us.
Check them out.
We're gonna yell the F word a lot. Do you remember the Attitude Check?
I do.
Still going strong. People love it.
It's on.
Yeah,
it's on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and make it. I promise.
Listen,
I'll try and be there.
If you can't, it's okay.
Okay.
We're gonna do a lot of. I'm gonna do a lot of yelling.
Okay.
So we're gonna have fun.
That's fine. I'm used to yelling.
Yes. Yes.
So check him out there. Please support him in any way possible you can. Go to Spotify. I believe there's a Cash App to support on there.
I don't know.
There's something on there. I think it's Cash App or PayPal.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Give him money. He deserves it.
Thanks, y'all. No, listen, that would be super dope because we don't get paid a lot for our streams.
Yeah.
I spend thousands of dollars putting music together for y'all to get fractions of a penny. I'm super thankful for all the support that I do receive, but remember this, artists do not get paid. Okay? I'm doing this because I love it and I love y'all.
It's truth.
All right? I'm broke, helping nigga pay some bills.
And he's damn good at it.
Thank you.
As always, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube at Wallace Production, WALLESS Production. Check out the side channel Talk to Me clips where you can see short snippets like this one here that I did with Mr. Laddie Moran. Also, check out our new channel by myself and my good friend Ben called Collection of Madness, where we do funny skits, pun runs. They're called pun runs. Top 10 videos, react videos, things like that. Help support us on Patreon as well, too. We would highly appreciate it.
Ben,
Thank you so much.
I'm subbing.
You subbing?
I'm subbing.
Subbing, bro.
Subbing.
I'll show you some of them while we eat pizza, because I'm always embarrassed at him.
Do you know, yo, my favorite skit ever? It's gonna be the dumbest shit ever. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's when animals like eat. Animals eat. Yeah. That's like my favorite shit ever. I have no idea why.
Oh man! Thank you guys so much for listening. I love you all. Thank you for the support. Please have a blessed day.
Yes.